Yo, what up players? Welcome to your next Android tutorial, the 2.9 tutorial. And what I quickly realized is once I switch this over in the manifest for our settings activity to be our default or launcher, it would crash. And that's because, as someone mentioned in the comments as well, that's because we loaded the preferences before we actually set up what the checkbox and edit text actually are. So when we're loading preferences and it tries to reference a checkbox that we haven't obviously set up yet, it's gonna crash it. So all we have to do is move this load preferences down below within our onCreate method and save it. We should be good to go from there. Now, just to show you guys how this kind of works is we're gonna open this up, and again, this is shared preferences. So this is unchecked right now. Obviously, if we go down to our onClick method for a button, it has to be clicked, as you can see here, if we want to save the actual name itself. So we're going to click that, and then we're going to go, or actually just to show you how this works, we're going to unclick that, hit save. It's going to close our application. We open it back up, and it still has your name, the same thing that we defined this edit text to have. But let's say we edit this and we say delete the name, and we're going to put your name or my name, Travis, in there. And we're going to save it now. And obviously I really messed that up. Save that, and it's going to again close our application or activity, and we're going to open that up again, and it's going to be saved forever, pretty much, until you uninstall the app. So again, we can uncheck this and it won't actually save whatever we type in here. So we're going to add to the Travis, hit save, it's going to close it, but it's not going to save it because that checkbox wasn't checked. So when we open this back up, again, it goes back to the last thing that we saved, which was Travis. So yeah, you can access this information, or like the name information, Travis, whatever, in any different activity in your whole application. Like all you have to do is within our load preferences, this is all you're gonna have to do with any activity. You're gonna refer to the shared preferences or set that up, and then you're gonna refer to like a Boolean value or a string value, because that's the only information that we have. Again, you can do this from any activity in your whole application, and then you just say get and make sure you have the checkbox or whatever we set up. And again, our key pairs or checkbox and name, and then it'll return the information for us. So that's pretty awesome. So you can do that from any activity, like I said, probably 10 times now. And what we're going to get into now is something a little bit different than the shared preferences. We're going to use the internal storage. Move this over here. Internal storage, which is basically going to use the device's memory to store some information for us. We can make this so our application can access it. We can make it so other applications can access this information, but the user can't go in and find it and edit it. It's going to be kind of private, but only the activity, get what I'm saying? Only the activity or the apps can access this information for the internal storage. So let's jump into that. We're going to just create a new activity here. Man, it has been a rough day, guys. Like, I didn't go to work today because my car was blowing up. And I tried to get on Eclipse, start making some tutorials, do something a little bit productive. We're going to call this internal store. Do something a little bit productive, right? So then I go into my manifest because I was, setting up the settings to be my main launcher. And then I saved it, and like, everything just blew up. It like went all red. There's red errors everywhere. I cleaned all my projects, did the same advice I give you guys that asked me, hey, there's no R file because it said R wasn't resolved to a type. And what ended up happening is there's a debug, or the key store, the debug key store that the SDK gives you, that expires after a year, and that really messed me up. Like, I had to go in and delete that, then clean my project. So if you guys are like can't figure out what the heck's going on and you're getting all these I'm just mumbling right now. Sorry. It's been a insane day is what I'm saying. So definitely appreciate you guys subscribing and hanging with me when I can't make tutorials like as quick as everyone wants. But luckily, car blew up and I could make some tutorials today. So that's awesome. But just changing some things around here. So again, we're just going to have the internal store class be our launcher. We're going to save that. And let's get into it, right? Extends, activity, you know, all the basic stuff. So I don't know why I'm complaining so much. But to be on, you know, the more to be on a more positive note, thank you guys for subscribing, leaving awesome comments, following us on Twitter and Facebook, and just being cool, chilling, you know, having a good time. That's what it's all about, and definitely appreciate that, you know, you guys don't leave douchebag comments like a lot of other YouTubers get all the time. So thanks for that. Appreciate it. So we're going to create a class or a layout called internal. And you know, we haven't created it yet, so let's do that. Alright, and this is going to be a pretty simple internal. It's going to be a pretty simple XML file here. Let's just do to edit text. Let's see if there's one with a hint. Is there one with a hint? No? Alright, whatever. And we'll also have one button to save it. Alright. So this is going to be like a journal app or something, maybe. I don't know. People write journals anymore? Who knows? Who knows? I'm losing it, guys. Alright, so journal or save file. Something like that. Can I do a hint? Android hint. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so file name. We'll just copy and paste this. We'll do journal entry. Entry. Man, E's and I's, they always get me. Alright, so let's save that. Looking pretty decent. Alright, so that's pretty much the setup. And then before we end this tutorial, again, it's, you know, there's always got to be one tutorial to get things set up before we get going. But you know, we're gonna do to edit text, and we'll do file name for this guy, and we'll say journal or entry for this second one. All right, and then just get those references set up. So save will be button. Oops, I should probably do this below. All right, so button find view by ID r.id button 1 probably. And then we're going to do file name. Copy that and entry, paste. We're going to change that to 2. And then lastly, add our imports. So we got it set up, ready to go for the next tutorial, which I should be able to roll out since I have nothing to do today, pretty much. So thanks again for watching, guys. Oh, also, and you know, thanks again for following us on Twitter and stuff. Pretty cool. You know, I was saying my car blew up and stuff. That kind of sucks, but pretty cool. We might, if you guys can, you know, help us out and follow this guy, we might, you know, might be in a movie or something. So if you guys want, you know, it'd be pretty cool if we could get in a movie. So, you know, if you want, not trying to force you, but if you want, just follow that guy. Be pretty awesome. And we'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Peace. I cannot believe my car freaking blew up. What the heck?